on, say, quiet on the set.
She's not on the set.
Yeah, we know what we're doing.
As far as we know.
You guys ready for your interview?
Sure. No, we're not gonna. We are not sponsored by Dr. Pepper. We're sponsored by Jewish Space Lasers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. That's right. I see we have a mascot, whether we want one or not.
Josh, when did you lose your virginity?
Why are you here?
I'm here because I'm excited to, at the chance to take apart a perfectly good brand new vehicle.
This is also our house.
Yeah, it's also our house.
So yeah, I ordered this Jeep back in June, and it took forever to get here. And since I had the better part of 4 months to wait for it, I started buying things.
As one is wont to do.
As one is wont to do. And my scale grew from, well, let's put some lights on the front, to we need a new bumper, to we need a compressor, to we need a winch, and all kinds of other things. So I said to Josh and you, Matt, that...
You're not appearing in this video.
Yeah, right. I'd been watching all these videos on YouTube on overlanding and off-roading and building out your Jeep and all this other stuff, and I thought, well, what all of these shows lack is overeducated middle-class men.
And they lack diversity, so we're bringing that to
Oh, yeah, they absolutely lacked white male 40-something diversity.
I'm becoming sadder and sadder by the moment.
So my buddy Mike just bought a Jeep. Something to know about Mike is that his last Jeep, when my car was in bad shape and broken down and he was overseas, he lent me his Jeep for like a year. So he's a good man with a good heart.
Mike is an awesome human being, man. Guy give you the shirt off his back, which is very hard to find today. Very rare. Awesome human being.
And if you're wondering why I can make a movie while I'm driving, it's because it drives itself. Literally, a Jeep, just before I hit record, almost hit me.
Finally finalizing the paperwork, and it's because of this gentleman here.
Dude, that's my buddy right there, man. Hey guys, how you doing there? It's Tony at home.
So, what kind of car should everybody be buying?
Jeep.
So like I said, in here is the hardtop. I have no idea how that works. I fully expected it to come with a hardtop. Got the Gorilla Glass. All the wheels have a little Jeep logo. All the bolts that are supposed to be removable, they actually tell you the size torque bit to use. It's stamped in the metal. If you ever wanted to know if Jeep intends you to take apart your vehicle, there's all the proof you need right there. I'm excited. Plastic bumper is going to come off, and we're going to put on a Rubicon bumper. We're going to find out. Your Tesla's talking to us.
She doesn't like you. You're touching the other car.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with you touching your phone.
You're touching the other car, Mike. She's seeing you do it.
Why would she be jealous? I don't own her.
Well, she wants a little brother or sister.
Well, she can wait.
Stop touching that car. Stop touching that other car.
The Jeep driving up the wall. One of the additional features we bought was this cold air intake. They don't, at the factory, cut the hole here. We have a plate and a hole that would go through that matches up with this. That Josh will have to cut. When you use a cold air intake, you're putting more air, which means the engines will run more efficiently. But if you don't do the same thing on the exhaust side, increase the exhaust size, it kind of defeats the purpose. So the only thing we're gaining out of this right now may just be cool sounds. When the compressor gets here, that gets mounted behind this plate right here. Will be a plate, an adapter bracket that goes here that has the air intakes for the compressor, and as well some stuff that we're going to abandon because I'm going to run the switches from the inside. These are interesting, by the way. There was a problem on the previous generation, the JKs, where air would get under the hood and the hood would start to rattle. They put these vents in here just so air can go across the engine bay.
It's not just for show.
Yeah, no, air actually goes. There's one on each side. One side does engine bay, the other does something else. I'm not sure. I can't remember which was which. we'll be spending a lot of time here. I've got the Switch Pro module that we bought. The Switch Pros give us a lot of extra options for auxiliary switches. This cabling is the cables for the factory auxiliary switches. And they're all tucked in here and taped down. I don't have to untug it, but that's where that'll run the solenoid. We'll be running the solenoid for the winch off of here. And then I believe when we do the compressor, it's gonna run off of here. I gotta go back and look. No, the switches for when we do the lockers and the sway bar disconnect, they'll be run here. Everything else is gonna be on the Switch Pro.
So how come you didn't get that manly color of green like the one behind it? You're going with more of the militia look?
Yes, exactly. I'm going to join the militia. We're going to put a big rebel flag. I'm going to get one of those ones that sort of hazes in. I have that right across the top.
Okay. You're gonna have the horn replaced with Dixie?
That's absolutely. Let him go home now. Thanks, Mike. Thank you, John. I'm Mike Zimmerman. People call me Zimmy. I've been friends with you guys since birth, and you since what, 6th grade?
6th grade. We first started working together in 6th grade, and we used popsicle sticks to make helicopters and things.
Josh is a trained blacksmith and fabricator, so he'll be helping a lot with that kind of stuff. The electrical stuff is sort of my bailiwick, the mechanical stuff is his. It's day one of primary shooting. This is a Switch Pro switch unit, and it allows me to have 8 more auxiliary switches, and these are all the cables that go with it. I've already physically installed it, hooked it to the battery. I got a little bit more wiring to do here, and then we're going to be using these for the 2 lights that we're going to be mounting on the new bumper. Now, whether we get both lights this time or not is a big question, because Josh probably has to fad some stuff up, so we probably won't put one light on here right away. Anyway, we'll be swapping out this factory plastic bumper for a steel bumper like you get on a Rubicon, and I made it stubby. I took the wings off it, so it'll be about that big. And we'll be installing the Warn winch on it, give it a little bit more street cred, make it look less like a mall crawler. And we'll be taking both fenders off to run wires and to install the compressor.
So the new Char Griller 12,000 is able to smoke briskets in 4 hours that take other smokers 16 hours to smoke. Let's take a look.
Where'd the socket go?
Do you want me to get up and get it?
No, just tell me where they are.
They're over there.
Ah! Ooh!
So what did we just accomplish?
We want to put the other ones back in first?
Yeah, probably. Ah, crap.
So we're going back to the store?
Yes.
What month is it? Oh, good God.
We have
I
a
know.
first casualty.
There's just no way they're gonna line up. I still can't figure out where that thing does. I don't know what they do.
That's weird.
Is it here?
No, I really don't want that right now.
We know what we're doing.
As far as we know.
What are we calling the channel? 3 Guys in a Jeep works.
I like Jeepers Creepers too.
We came up with a name for the channel. Jeep.